Norway, a place where deep blue fjords, vast forests, and glowing northern lights create a world of pure beauty. Here, towering cliffs dive into calm waters, and small fishing villages hug the coast. The air feels fresh, peaceful, and a bit magical. In cities like Oslo and Bergen, old wooden houses stand proudly beside modern, eco-friendly buildings, creating a mix of history and new ideas. This is a land where ancient Viking stories and quiet traditions still live on, blending with a forward-thinking lifestyle. But Norway's way of life isn't just about the stunning views. It's shaped by long, dark winters, bright summer nights, and a deep respect for nature. So, what is it about Norway that captures the hearts of so many? Number 1. Tromsø and the Northern Lights. Tromsø, located in the Arctic Circle, is a truly hidden treasure where some of the most breathtaking Northern Lights displays occur. Picture a town encompassed by fjords, mountains, and pristine wilderness, all beneath a sky that could suddenly burst into vivid shades of green, purple, or pink. This enchanting display of lights, also called the Northern Lights, can be seen in this location from September to April. Tromsø's extended dim winter evenings attract numerous visitors, photographers, and stargazers due to the opportunity to witness this enchanting phenomenon. Tromsø offers more than just a chance to observe the lights. There are night safaris and guided tours that aim to provide the optimal viewing experience. Residents have gained expertise in locating the aurora, and they are familiar with the optimal locations to increase your chances of witnessing it. It's not just luck, but also knowledge of the underlying science. Charged particles from the sun interact with gases in Earth's atmosphere, resulting in these amazing lights. Tromsø is located perfectly in the Aurora Oval region, where the northern lights are most active around the magnetic poles. When in Tromsø, you are experiencing more than just a lovely sky. You are in one of the world's top natural theaters, observing a spectacle that has fascinated people for millennia. Number 2. The Lofoten Islands Midnight Sun. It is absolutely incredible that the sun doesn't set for weeks during the summer in Norway's Lofoten Islands. From the end of May to the middle of July, the sun shines for 24 hours, enveloping these beautiful areas in a continuous light. You stand on the edge of a cliff, encircled by jagged mountains, with the sea spread beneath you and the sun suspended in the sky. It descends towards the horizon, but it never vanishes, creating a dreamlike golden glow across the land. The midnight sun brings about a surreal ambience, making time seem to freeze in place. Residents and tourists take full advantage, engaging in nighttime fishing, hiking, and kayaking without the use of any lighting. Picture yourself fishing or reaching the peak of a mountain at midnight without needing to hurry before the sun sets. It feels as though the world has stopped moving, with excitement ready at any moment. The scenery of Lofoten becomes even more striking with the constant daylight, featuring rugged mountains, blue fjords, and charming villages illuminated by a gentle, everlasting light. Witnessing the midnight sun is not just a phenomenon, but also an unforgettable experience that leaves a connection to something truly extraordinary for those fortunate enough to see it. Number 3. Norway's National Day celebrations. Celebrating on May 17th is different from any other national day. The focus in Norway is on joy, tradition, and community. Throughout the country, streets are bustling with children's parades, waving flags, and the colorful traditional attire called the bunad. These elaborate costumes, specific to each area, are proudly worn to honor Norway's past and traditions. However, what makes this day truly special is the emphasis on children and families. Norway's National Day focuses on peace and unity, giving priority to the younger generation rather than showcasing military power or parades. Schools coordinate marches, community bands perform happy melodies, and families come together to appreciate each other's presence. It is a day when Norwegians not only commemorate their constitution, but also unite to rejoice in the qualities that bolster their society: community, unity, and a collective feeling of national pride. Number 4. Reindeer herding by the Sami people. The Sami people in Norway engaging in reindeer herding provides an intriguing look at one of Europe's ancient indigenous cultures. Reindeer are not just animals for the Sami people, they are crucial to their identity, way of life, and ability to survive. The practice of herding has been handed down from one generation to another, connecting families and communities. All parts of the reindeer are utilized. The meat provides sustenance, the skin is turned into clothing for warmth, and the bones are made into tools. This eco-friendly way of living goes beyond just the advantages. It involves a profound relationship with the environment and natural world. In Norway, the cultural heritage of the Sami people is respected and safeguarded. The government acknowledges their methods, enabling them to oversee their livestock across expansive northern terrain with freedom. It is uncommon to see such a strong respect for indigenous rights, indicating Norway's dedication to protecting Sami customs in today's society. Reindeer herding is not just a means of income, but also a connection to the past and a symbol of the Sami people's strength. Observing the migrations of the animals across snow-covered fields is akin to observing history in action, a practice that is firmly connected to living in sync with the land and its cycles. Number 5. Avoiding small talk with strangers. Visitors from more talkative cultures may find Norwegians' unique approach to social interactions surprising. Avoiding casual conversations with unfamiliar individuals is a frequent practice in Norway. People are not unfriendly, but they generally exhibit more reserved behavior, particularly in public areas. This is commonly seen on public transportation, where residents typically remain quiet and absorbed in their own thoughts, instead of engaging in conversation with fellow passengers. Personal space and privacy are highly cherished in Norway. Starting a conversation with a stranger can be awkward or invasive for many people in Norway. When strangers start spontaneous conversations, they may find it strange because it is not something they typically do in social situations. Even when they're close by, you'll see that they honor personal space and won't invade unless necessary. The fact that Norwegians are quiet and reserved doesn't imply that they are unkind or unfriendly. Actually, they are usually quite courteous and friendly when approached for assistance or guidance. However, casual conversation simply isn't the preferred method for building social connections in this place. When in Norway, don't be shocked if individuals appear somewhat reserved when out in public. It is simply a cultural practice of showing respect for one another's space and privacy, a value that Norwegians deeply cherish. Number 6. Minimal tipping culture. In Norway, tipping is not a customary practice. In contrast to nations where tipping is common practice, Norwegians view it as a kind gesture rather than a necessity. For what reason? Due to the presence of a robust social welfare system and labor protections, workers at this place already receive adequate wages. Indeed, workers in the service sector in Norway receive a consistent income that is not reliant on tips, meaning employees such as servers, baristas, and cab drivers do not need additional gratuities to sustain themselves. If you decide to tip, it could surprise the staff. They acknowledge it, yes, but it's not common, and at times it could feel uncomfortable, particularly if they suspect you've been influenced by tipping customs from another place. The majority of Norwegians typically round off the total amount or give a modest tip at most, which is seen as generous. This casual attitude towards tipping exemplifies Norway's dedication to fair salaries and economic parity. It serves as a reminder that employees are appreciated without requiring additional support from customers. If you are a visitor, there is no need to worry about leaving a tip. You can relax over a meal or a coffee, knowing that the employees have been fairly paid for their efforts. Number 7. Knighthood of a penguin. Were you aware that one of Norway's knights is not a human being? Norway's King's Guard has given knighthood to a king penguin named Sir Nils Olav, residing at Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland. This incredible bird holds a formal designation and an important function in military events. The tale started in the 1970s, when a Norwegian lieutenant, while at the zoo, chose to adopt a penguin as a tribute to his unit's mascot. That penguin quickly became famous as Nils Olav, and even received a military rank. Throughout the years, Nils Olav has received several promotions, progressing through different levels to eventually reach the rank of brigadier. However, Norway elevated things in 2008 by officially bestowing knighthood upon him. Now, there is even a statue at the zoo to commemorate Sir Nils Olav's service. Whenever a regiment from the Norwegian King's Guard comes to Edinburgh, they put on an elaborate ceremony for him, which includes saluting and awarding medals. The use of humor emphasizes Norwegian tradition and their willingness to add an unconventional touch. Sir Nils Olav represents friendship and admiration, combining Norwegian patriotism with a touch of joy and charisma. Number 8. Frozen pizza obsession. Frozen pizza is extremely popular in Norway, and it's astonishing how much of a national symbol it has become, especially Grandiosa, a specific brand. Contrary to the typical Norwegian cuisine of seafood or reindeer, this fast and cheesy dish is popular throughout the nation. Grandiosa made its debut in the 1980s and has since developed a unique identity. It can be found in nearly every Norwegian home, from students to families having a laid-back Friday evening. The statistics show it clearly. Norwegians consume millions of Grandiosa pizzas annually. There are also versions of Grandiosa that incorporate local ingredients, such as pepperoni combined with traditional Norwegian toppings, adding a unique local spin to a popular choice. Its rise in fame has led to it becoming a cultural phenomenon, complete with its own jingles and a solid presence in Norwegian pop culture. The affection towards Grandiosa is so intense among Norwegians that some might refer to it as a national dish. It's a delightful and surprising aspect of Norwegian food that mixes ease, sentimentality, and a touch of culinary heritage in each mouthful. Number 9. The world's longest road tunnel. The Lærdal Tunnel in Norway is an impressive 24.5 kilometers in length, making it the longest road tunnel globally. This incredible feat of engineering links the municipalities of Årland and Lærdal, traversing Norway's challenging mountains and providing a more efficient route for travelers compared to meandering, uncertain mountain roads. However, the tunnel's special design is where the true magic can be found. Rather than being a dull and tedious journey, the Lærdal Tunnel is skillfully designed to make sure drivers stay attentive and interested. Parts of the tunnel are lit up with calming blue and yellow lights, which replicate the ambience of sunlight. These illuminated zones divide the trip into segments, providing drivers with a rejuvenating feeling of movement and a break from the shadowy surroundings. Almost like a small sunrise within the mountain, every lit section helps to decrease tiredness and lessen the feeling of being alone. It's more than just a pathway, it's a unique adventure, a well-planned trip through the stunning landscape of Norway, blending functionality with a hint of creativity. Number 10. Berenberg, Norway's active volcano. Located on Jan Mayen Island, Berenberg serves as a remarkable example of nature's contrasting qualities. Standing at more than 7,470 feet tall, it is known as the most northern volcano above sea level in the world. The intriguing thing about Berenberg is its special mix of heat and cold. Underneath the icy exterior, there is volcanic activity brewing, resulting in a terrain where molten lava and icy glaciers exist side by side. This live volcano is more than just a natural marvel. It's a constantly changing ecosystem, influencing the island's weather and surroundings. The frigid landscape contrasts sharply with the hidden heat below, highlighting the amazing natural forces in action. Although infrequent, Berenberg's volcanic eruptions have made a lasting impact on the landscape, contributing layers of history to this isolated area. Scientists and explorers are attracted to its wild scenery, aiming to comprehend the intricate connections between volcanoes and glaciers. The location serves as a prompt that even in one of the chilliest locations on the planet, the strength of fire lurks right below the ground. Those fortunate to be able to visit Berenberg will have a unique opportunity to witness the geological processes of the planet, showcasing how ice and fire can mold our world in extraordinary ways. Number 11. Book-loving nation. In Norway, reading is more than just a pastime. It is a beloved obsession among the people. Were you aware that Norwegians have the highest per capita book reading rate in the world? Typically, individuals consume about 15 books annually. Isn't that quite remarkable? The extended, comfortable winters definitely have an impact. During snowy days and long nights, many enjoy cozying up with a good book. However, it isn't only the chilly temperatures that drive this deep affection for literature. The Norwegian government encourages reading through different programs, ensuring that all individuals can easily get books. And here's a fun fact: there is no tax on books in Norway. This simplifies the process of readers discovering new stories and ideas without incurring additional expenses. Throughout the nation, urban and rural areas alike embrace a lively reading culture, as libraries organize various gatherings and book clubs unite individuals. Norwegians hold their tales dear, ranging from traditional literature to modern novels, showcasing a culture that prizes learning and imagination. Therefore, when you consider Norway again, don't forget that its uniqueness goes beyond the amazing fjords and northern lights to include a deep passion for books and reading. Number 12. The remote Bouvet Island. Bouvet Island is a remarkable treasure nestled in the expansive South Atlantic Ocean. It is known as the most remote island on Earth, located over 1,600 kilometers from the nearest inhabited land. Even though this Norwegian territory is isolated, it contains intriguing mysteries hidden below its icy surface. Featuring impressive cliffs, glaciers, and challenging terrain, Bouvet Island showcases a breathtaking yet harsh scenery. The island's persistent coldness renders it unsuitable for human habitation. Indeed, the cold weather has resulted in it being declared a nature reserve, safeguarding its distinct ecosystems. In this place, there are no busy cities or visitors taking photos. It is a safe haven for animals like seals and seabirds, who flourish in this pristine setting. Although Bouvet Island is isolated, it is crucial for scientific research. It acts as an important location for researching climate change, glaciology, and the impacts of severe weather on ecosystems. The frigid waters encircling the island are important for studying oceanography, providing insight into the complex mechanisms that control Earth's climate. Additionally, Bouvet Island has also been associated with conspiracy theories and legends, with some people claiming it harbors hidden treasures or clandestine military bases. These tales contribute to the mystery of the island, capturing the interest of both adventurers and researchers. Despite being remote, Bouvet Island's appeal comes from its striking beauty and the enigmatic secrets it possesses. It serves as a reminder that there are still untouched areas on Earth where nature is in control. This isolated outpost is more than just a mere island. It serves as proof of the marvels of our planet, where being alone provides a safe haven for life's toughest creatures. If you enjoyed the video, then please subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.